any other public input?
I have an issue, dealing with the garbage man.
Alright.
I set my garbage out every week on Fridays, and when they come through, sometimes they'll bypass me. They bypass me for like 3 weeks, right up here at the barber shop. And they finally just picked it up this past week. But every time when they do pick it up, they leave my garbage can sitting out in the middle of the road. So that's kind of like an issue for me because I don't get a chance to just get right back out there and get the garbage can after they get it. But they always leave it sitting in the middle of the road.
Well, they always come in here before they leave town, and
They
see
do.
if we had any complaints. Have you told them?
Like I said, I've told them, I've talked to the drivers, about it, and every time when they finally do pick it back up, it's still the same thing. So I said I was gonna come here and tell y'all this next time. So.
Well, anytime you have trouble with the garbage man, you come in and let Melinda know, because he checks in before he leaves town.
Okay.
And if there's any problem.
Okay. Thank you.
Any other public input? If not, next is open discussion.
Are we through with the lawyer on this 911 deal? We through?
Hey, is it all, or what else we wanna do, how much farther you wanna go with it?
I mean, knowing what's going on, and there's been going on, I don't know what the rest of it, but my personal opinion is we need to just send him a letter that we through dealing with that. Through him,
Send a letter to
the
what?
lawyer.
Well, they ain't done anything yet.
No, that's
We
what I
hadn't
said.
paid him last year.
Through
so
him.
we ain't doing
I'm
it.
through doing anything through him, is what I said.
Right.
If some other issue comes up and we got some other way to go, well, I'm not opposed to it, but dealing with him, well, I think we should just notify him that we're through with his services.
Is that your motion?
Yes.
I second it.
All right, got a motion second. All those in favor?
We all want that letter.
I make a suggestion we get with Robert and see if we can sit down and talk with him and work with him and get this 911 thing straightened out. I mean, they're putting up mailboxes coming and going. And I think, if we don't do something, do it fast, everybody's gonna have up a mailbox.
That's what they want over there.
Yeah.
They're not renting out anymore. When you turn one in, she won't rent it back out. They got a bunch of new ones sitting over there, they said that postal service won't come and install them.
When I was told they didn't have the money to install them.
And then they're telling folks to go put up your mailbox. We're not, if you turn one, they said we're out of boxes. And you go turn yours in, like you move out of town, they won't let somebody else have it. They tell them. They said they ain't got the money to come change the serial number on it to let somebody.
Well, I was told that. I was told that.
Well, we've been having to write letters for people that have their house to mortgage, that because they have a Maury City address, a couple of them live on Chester that's showing Alamo, and they're having trouble with their mortgage because their address says one thing, and then another address says another thing. So they're been having to send certified letters to mortgage companies because of the two different cities.
Same thing is happening with your fire department, because they're saying, our house is in the country. It's not in the city.
That makes your insurance higher.
That's right. Right.
probably $500 higher.
We had to get the agent out here to verify that we lived in the city and we have a city fire department. And we had to show we was paying city taxes. Otherwise, we're from Alabama or Friendship, whichever side of the road you go.
Well, that's what I tried to tell that mortgage company in the letter that I wrote.
So, you know, I agree this lawyer hadn't done anything, but I still think we need to pursue it or give up the city.
Well, the first lawyer we had charged $7,000 and didn't do nothing. Actually called Gary Reason, went down there and talked to him, he sat there and talked to him, and I didn't like it.
No, he's more of a hindrance than he was anything else.
Why don't we just, before we get another or whatever we get and whatnot, let's talk to Robert and see if he was willing to do anything or work with us before we get us another lawyer or something to put on it. But lawyer we got now, I mean, he's not interested in this.
Yeah.
He basically admitted that when we sent him a letter before that he hadn't spent any time on it like he should have and whatnot, so,
But he didn't mind charging.
no.
But now Robert did say he'd be willing to work with us and try to help us in every way.
Yeah, well, he's told me that before. He said
Yeah.
if we'll drop this lawsuit, he'll be glad to try. But their lawyer won't let him talk to us as long as there's
There's a
anything
lawsuit.
going on.
Yeah, right.
I think it's worth a try to see what we can do. It might not be nothing that's satisfactory to us, and we may wanna go another route. I don't know.
I think we might wanna look for another lawyer after we talk to him,
That's
but
right.
to me, it needs to be solved.
Yeah. I mean, I got no problem meeting with him and
Well,
seeing what he can offer us.
I tell you what they'll do, they do it on other stuff. They'll go so far, and then when they get ready to end it, they'll legislate it out. But whatever they want, they'll legislate it. That's how they did school like that. We followed them for, I don't tell you how long ago with school, not because they was moving it, but because they wouldn't let the people here under the special school district vote on it. And, but I asked them about 2 years later, after we quit messing with it, what happened to it, and they said they legislated it out, sent it to Nashville, and they knew all the time where they was headed with it. They wouldn't have been out there fighting yet if they hadn't. They don't do them things overnight, and I think they're doing this the same way. Whatever they do,
Oh, well, that's, Stephen Venture told me that before. I talked to him back before he didn't run. He said that's the only way to let it be settled.
yeah.
That it will never get nowhere through the courts.
If we could talk with them and get anything at all, we'd probably be better off.
We had a lawyer from the postal service call here, and she's talking to us, and then I said, well, we asked for some, we sent a letter and asked for some forms they're supposed to done. Well, she said, send me what you're looking for, and I'll get back with you, and she was calling, and when we sent what we asked for, she won't even answer her phone calls no more, because they ain't got it. And now she won't even, I mean, she answer every time you call her, now she won't even answer.
Yeah, they know where they're going.
Well, they didn't have the forms that they're supposed to have to do what they done.
Yeah, well, they're not having a change in what they're doing. They just let it run a little while.
I think that's.
They get ready to
that's what we need to.
settle it, and then
The postmaster,
Now, that's my
almost
opinion.
not helping him. She's the one that's causing a lot of trouble.
yeah.
She's not helping them.
Who's our representative on the 911 board?
Howard,
We should have one down here.
Lloyd Johnson.
Joe.
And Joe,
Joe's on it now.
how many people's on that board?
How many people's on 911 board?
Three or five, I forgot.
8 of us.
Oh, it's 8,
Eight?
yeah, okay.
8 or 9.
I thought it was 3 or 5.
Two of you ours, that only leaves 6. I mean, Robert can't do any more what the board lets him do. He said that before.
Well, it would help just to get these, just to get the 911 where the GPS and all
Right.
Exactly.
agree with each other. That would help a whole lot.
I think the main deal is Alamo and Friendship wants our people for their post office. So it brings in them more money. That's where-
Taxes?
That's where, now, they don't get your taxes, they can't get your taxes, but
Well,
they get your people count for their post office. That brings in them more revenue, because they got their servicing so many customers.
But when we look at the county and it says I live in Alamo, or part of them, say out George's way, lives that way, are we getting that money for them from the county? Like we think we are?
We get
I mean, we
all
said
our
we
city
gonna do it.
taxes, but the census, we're not,
We're not.
we're behind on our census.
Right.
We way behind now.
But now, they ain't had no they ain't really done any census since they changed this yet neither, the way
But have we,
they got one
we're
coming
gonna do a
up.
special census,
Yeah.
what happened to that?
No jokes in these papers.
We done sent the papers in twice, but it's one coming up here pretty soon.
Private, the census that we had, has that been completed?
No, we said we had to fill out so much paperwork, we done sent that in, and that's all, we ain't heard nothing back from out of that.
When do the dollar stores supposed to be ready?
17th of February.
They better rock and roll, hadn't they?
Sure.
Well, they better work pretty quick.
I bet they wish they'd worked on it back in the fall when it was warm.
But that guy the other day, he said,
Okay,
The
Ray says the
contractors, I think,
25th.
turning the keys over to them on the 17th or the 15th, but they will be open on the 25th.
Of February.
They get some gas in there and get some heat, they can go to work in there. They can work any kind of
When
work.
they get inside, yeah, they've got,
yeah.
we had one of those days it was 4 degrees, there was 3 of them working up on that roof. I felt fine.
But we talked to one guy the other day, and he said they'd already started doing the conduit and all that inside, you know, while they were working on the dock.
Billy, they did get the west side first this time. I thought they oughta got the west and the north. They got the west and then come back and got the south side.
I saw that.
Well, it really looks nice.
It's coming on good
Really
now.
looks nice. Sure helps the looks of our end down there.
But they don't even work on Saturday. They don't care how pretty it is.
Probably overtime, probably overtime.
Probably, but you'd have figured that them behind, that they would've took them for the days and made hay with it.
Did anyone work down there today?
I don't know.
I passed it twice.
I left at 7:30. Wasn't nobody working at 7 when I left town.
Yeah, I imagine they'd be working
They
down
may
there.
be inside working,
But that's a warm day compared to.
I mean, I saw some trucks down there when I passed.
They worked.
Yeah, they worked. I saw some trucks down there,
Oh,
so I guess they were inside.
Joe, did they-
They just about got it bridged.
Dug in pipes back up down there.
they're working on it, they ain't got it right.
Did they ever get that right, Joe? The flow?
No, they ain't fixed it yet.
Okay, what about the 911?
Well, why don't they have you down there to tell them what to do?
It's too muddy.
I'm in favor of contacting Robert, and let's sit down and talk with Robert and see what we can work out.
You
Now, that's my
gonna go
opinion.
down there and keep a check on them, make sure they get it right?
You do.
You'll have to, I guess.
What'd you say?
Robert, who-
But I think we need to.
Robert Hale, it's over at 911. He's trying to get it all straightened out.
Y'all,
We can't be no worse off
So,
than we are
that's why I
now.
say she won't know if we're making a motion and second.
I'll make the motion.
Alright.
I'll
Give
second
a
it.
second then. Alright, all those in favor?
Can you get him to come here and meet with us?
Yes.
Are we adjourned now?
Announcement, next board meeting.
February 26th. February 26th.
February 26th. That's the only other announcement. Set aside Bobby Jean. Got something coming up.
My birthday.
And what else? And what else?
Another birthday.
You getting old fast.
I ain't.
Have you got married yet?
We got the Knicks.
Got what?
We got the Knicks,
Oh, okay.
the 10th, at 12 o'clock. Now, I want y'all to be there, but the reception is closed. But the wedding is not. Is that a problem?
Where's there at?
New First Baptist, Maury City, right around the corner.
On Friendship.
Right around the corner.
Friendship,
Friendship.
That's Friendship.
And Bryce won't be there because he's gonna be in Vegas.
Ooh, well then, we'll take us with you.
That would be a good deal, right
Because
there.
he was gonna forget the
He could let you.
They could. It's too cold to go to Vegas.
I better put this note on here. Melinda's gonna remind me.
Yeah, she will.
Yeah, she's gonna remind me.
Y'all good at that.
Now you're gonna make a motion to adjourn.
I'm not going to drive.
Got a motion, good. George made a motion to adjourn.
Second.
All those in favor?
You forgot that now.
We're
You
adjourned
get
now.
married too.
Who?
George!
You got what he did know?